Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Deneen for anyone who is new, and here I talk about my experience with having VSG surgery. So I want to apologize and say that I'm sorry for leaving you guys hanging. I know my last weight loss video was at my 12-week mark, and I am currently sitting in my 6th month being post-op, and actually I'm 8 days shy of 7 months post-op. So I want to apologize for those who maybe were following my journey because they were having VSG or they have had VSG and they were like right behind me. And they wanted to keep up just to see what was going on with my body. I apologize for not making videos, but I am back and I have so much to share. So let's just get into the video. So again, hey y'all, and welcome back. I had my VSG surgery back on July the 28th of 2020. My highest weight recorded was 264 pounds. My surgery date weight was 257 pounds. I am 6 months and some change post-op, and I am 78 pounds down. So currently I am now sitting at 186 pounds. I told y'all I was going to be hyped when I reached that 100 mark. And I can't tell you how happy I was when I saw 199. So to see 186 is a great thing for me. I'm just ecstatic. Like 6 months and I'm 78 pounds. That's great. I know in one of my videos, I don't remember which one it was, I told you that my doctor, my surgeon's goal weight for me was 140 pounds. And I told you I have never been 140 pounds as an adult. But I went and I saw him back on December the 14th of 2020. And he looked at me and he changed it. I told him I didn't want to look ugly in my face. Like, I'm a person with my structure. I need a little bit of meat on my body. Like, I need chunk to me. So he changed it to 160 pounds, and that will be a total of 100-pound weight loss. I have until July to reach that goal. He was trying to tell me in March I should be close to my goal, but I mean, we'll see what happens. That's 28 pounds away. And I don't think by March I'll be that close. He projected that I would lose 10 pounds a month. I can say if I am able to lose the next 2 pounds within the next 8 days, that will be 10 pounds a month since I've seen him in December, because I did lose 10 pounds in January. So I'm just going to work really hard to lose more than 2 pounds by the end of February. I take whatever my body gives me. I started working out, and I use little weights. Well, I've been working out, but I use weights more than anything. I found that when I did cardio a lot, my weight would stall. Like, and I think that's due to me not eating as many calories because I can't. But I found that when I would just work out like 3 days a week, like if I go to work, which I have a physical job, and then I do my 3 days a week with my weights, my weight still falls off at a good consistent basis. And my body had started to, at one point I felt like my body, I was losing weight so fast that I was losing like my curves almost. But now I feel like it's kind of, I'm getting some shape back. So I'm proud about that. I'm happy with that. But yeah, that is the update with that. I do have some other things. I have some notes that I will share with you guys, what I went through within that time. So I told you guys how I was 78 pounds down. I wanted to talk about hair shedding. A couple of people did reach out to me on Instagram and asked me about hair shedding. My hair did begin, it did not fall out in clumps, but it did begin to shed horribly on my 4th month. I don't know what it was. I'm going to say it was because I was not eating enough protein, because literally I struggle still with eating, like even being 6 months, like Every day is different. Let me say that. Every day is different. And people's biggest question to me is, what do you eat? And it depends on the day. It literally depends on the day. It depends on if I drink coffee, because coffee from Wawa, I have no appetite for a whole day. Sometimes even Starbucks. If I go to Starbucks and I get some coffee or something like that, I don't have an appetite. So I don't really eat as much as I should be consuming. So I'm going to say, like, around my 4th month, I was not eating enough food to sustain like me lifting weights and just day to day life. So my hair, I did notice, like, when I would wash it, it shed horribly. But I am somebody who wears like wigs and weaves. Sorry, let me backtrack about that because I am a bum today. But um, but all jokes aside, like, without wearing a hat or whatever, like, this is my hair. Um, but I am somebody who wears wigs and weaves, so it wasn't bothering me a lot. I also let somebody know that, what does my note says? I use like hair oil and hair grease and hair products like shampoo and conditioner from this lady on Instagram, and her name is by Monet Crochet. If you have Instagram, go follow her Instagram. Her products are really good. So when I noticed that, I, number one, tried to up my protein, and I started to use my Monet Crochet. Like, don't miss a day, use it. Um, and I also started taking collagen, and since then, my month 4, when I do wash my hair or like put my hands through my hair, you know, I don't have as much shedding. Because it was to a point where, like, when I would wash my hair and I would just run my hands through my hair, so much of my hair was shedding. It was coming out. So that was a little bit like a freakish moment, but I was prepared for that, and I knew that that was something that was going to happen. I knew that that was something that was possibly going to happen, because hair shedding does not happen for everyone. But when I was signing up to get surgery, my nutritionist did talk to me about that, and she told me that if I did experience hair shedding, to incorporate more protein in my diet. So that's what I started doing, in addition to using my Monet Crochet and adding collagen vitamins. I will do a vitamin video probably next, so that I can share that with you, or just like a supplements video, like what I use as my supplements, because I do see a change in, my hair shedding and things like that. Um I put that I do struggle with food. Like, I literally did it today. I'm I'm ashamed of it. I don't know if it's just my senses of, like, almost like I eat like a toddler. I told somebody this. I literally eat like a toddler. Like, if I'm eating something like meat, and it's like I'm chewing it and I'm chewing, because you have to chew forever. I'm still in that. You chew your food, you slow down. Always stick with that. But just chewing it, I don't like the consistency of it. So I'll spit it out. I still do that. 6 months post-op, I still will. The consistency of food is bad for me. I'll spit it out. So I am still eating salads, fruit, chicken, bunless cheeseburgers. For whatever reason, meat and soft bread are not friends. We do not get along. I can eat toasted bread, like grilled cheese, as long as it's hard. I can eat a half of a grilled cheese, but I could not eat like a regular sandwich. I don't even try rolls. Like, that's off the table for me. But for whatever reason, me and soft bread is a no-go. Like, nothing that is spongy, it does not sit right in my stomach. But toasted things, it sits right with me. I can tolerate that. So that is a thing that I will tell people when they say, what can you eat? What I can tolerate. And some days, certain things that are normal for me to eat, like chicken, some days I can tolerate it, and some days I can't. Greek yogurt, I can't talk. Greek yogurt is still a staple with me, and also one protein shake. So I might have like 3 protein shakes in a week. I don't drink them daily. But like I said, I will do another video, and I promise to do another video and stay on top of my videos, about the supplements that I do take to get protein into my diet. Let me get back to my notes. Constipation. Something that is real after VSG. 6 months post-op. If I do not drink enough water in a day, constipation is real. You can't get around it. Literally, I have to eat greens. I have to drink my fluids. And when I cannot, this is my friend. So this is the active one. I actually just finished these today. I got these from Walmart. They were about $9 and some change, so let's say $10. They are the Vitafusion Fiberwell Active, and I like these a lot, and they do help. So because I finished these, and these have like ingredients that will keep you up because it has like extra B vitamins in it, I bought these. I use these as well. So on days when I'm like about to go to sleep, but I feel like I need to go to the bathroom, I'll take these prior to going to sleep. And when I wake up, I have to go to the bathroom. These I got from Costco. For this big bottle, I think I paid about $13, if I can remember. But this is a good brand for me, for gummies, for when I have to go to the bathroom. But most of the time, if I am consistent with my fluid intake and my water, bathroom is not a problem. I told you I wanted to make a supplements video. So when I went to the doctors back in December of 2020, apparently I had did like my blood work. Like when you have VSG, you have to have like your blood work done like 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and a year. And apparently when I did my blood work, I wasn't taking enough iron, so I had to add iron to my supplements. So I had to up my iron, and I also needed to take more calcium. So I thought my bariatric vitamins were enough, but they were not. So I added an iron pill. I added calcium citrate gummies just for added. No, am I lying? No, it was that. I added vitamin D. I had to add vitamin D, and I told you previously in this video that I added collagen to my diet. So those are the new things. In addition to taking my bariatric vitamin, I do the iron every other day. So I do the iron, the bariatric vitamins, which I take 4 times a day because they're chewables. I had to add vitamin D and a calcium citrate vitamin. So that is my updated vitamin regimen at 6 months. And again, I'll have like everything that I use in my supplements video. Okay. I also at my doctor's office. That was what, 4 months? That was when I was 4 months post-op. So it was in December. I was like 3.5 months. 4 months was December 28th. I went and saw my doctor December the 14th. Okay, so my blood pressure was, for me, it was really low. Like the medical assistant who took it was like, whoa, has your blood pressure ever been this low? Because it literally was like 96 over like 64. And I'm like, no. And so she did that. That was with the electrical blood pressure machine. When she did it manually, it was still like only like 102 over 64. So I was told to drink Gatorade Zero. Anything that has electrolytes and things that are pushing things into my body, that's what I had to do. Sometimes I feel really, really cold. So that's where the iron comes in for me. But that was one thing my doctor told me to start drinking more of. I would drink Gatorade Zero like in the beginning weeks of my surgery, and then I kind of stopped it because it has sodium in it. But I find that I need it. Like today, I had coffee, and instead of drinking regular water like I normally do and I should, I drank Gatorade Zero in addition to regular water. But I'm just saying I added that in, and I kind of feel like my face is puffier than what it typically looks like, because typically honey is there with it now. Okay. I am, my face be sunken in some days. So that's one thing that is new and different with me. Another thing that I wrote down was some days I noticed that I can eat more than others. So it's kind of like some days I feel like my stomach is stretching, or I can, and this has nothing to do with going to the bathroom either, but some days I just feel like I can consume more food versus other days where it's like 2 bites and you're done. Like no more is going in that stomach at that meal. So I found that kind of funny. I told you that coffee suppresses my appetite. So I do like to drink coffee because it just gives me a little boost of energy. Sometimes I just like the smell. So, you know, you associate the smell with the taste, you drink it. That's what I do. That is like my treat. I do not snack. I'm lying. I do snack. I do snack. But I try not to do it every day. So snack for me would be Greek yogurt. But sometimes when food isn't doing it for me, Greek yogurt is a meal. Sorry, it's just my truth. Like I'll eat Greek yogurt and fruit as a meal. Like let's say I come home from work and I'm hungry, and that will be what I eat. And then I'll go to bed. And then I wake up, and a lot of times I'm not hungry. That's my time when I'll drink fluids and be up just drinking fluids and trying to get my water in. And then eventually I'll get hungry, and then that's when I feed my body. My doctor said it's okay as long as I'm eating twice a day. He said I'm good. Some days I don't make it to that, but I'm not malnourished, so that's a plus. I'm okay with that. Alcohol. Alcohol is my friend. It's so bad, but I started to fully drink alcohol at my 4 month mark. I am a liar because the first drink that I actually had, it was bad. It was my 3 week post-op. I was 3 weeks post-op, and I had like that little tiny mini bottle, and I poured it over ice, and I kind of let it, you know, marinate with the ice, so it kind of turned into water. But 4 months, I had me a real drink, real alcohol, and it didn't do anything to me other than make me drunk faster. I was lit fast. That's it. It didn't do anything. Don't do it until your doctor tells you you can. My doctor did not tell me that I could drink. I watched a couple of other YouTube videos, and they were like, girl, I was drinking since then and nothing happened. So I went ahead and tested my tolerance. Of course, I only did it while I was home. And since my 4 months being post-op, I drink once or twice a week on the weekends when I'm not at work. That's when I drink. So nothing happened to me. I was fine. It just hits me faster. That's it. I just told my friend though, I feel like my tolerance is higher than what it was, because here's one thing. I can't eat and drink at the same time. Right? VSG. If you are having VSG, you cannot eat and drink at the same time. So what I will do though is when I have a meal, I plan my alcohol to have that between that half an hour and an hour after I eat. And then I'm kind of like, okay, because it's not like drinking on an empty stomach. I try my hardest not to do that. Have I done it? Yes. But I didn't like it, and I have not thrown up or anything, but yeah, I try to schedule my alcohol intake like after my last meal of the day. Therefore, I'm not like hungover or feeling crappy. One thing that I will say, me talking about vomiting, I am so grateful to have not vomited this whole time after having surgery. I had 2 incidents, 3 incidents where I felt like I was going to vomit. Like, it was this one day that I can remember, maybe like last month. And I think I just pushed it to the limit with eating. I was eating strawberries, blueberries, and sugar-free Cool Whip. And I think I just pushed it to the limit of eating that because it was like this little bit left. And typically, I'm really good at just wasting now. I'm really good at it. Before, I never wasted. Now I waste a lot. But for whatever reason, I just stuck it in my mouth and ate it. And when I say, baby, I wish that I did not. Worst feeling ever. So I learned my lesson not to do that because it got to the I'm going to throw up. Like, I just knew I was going to throw up. And I'm like, please, please, please don't let me throw up. Because for whatever reason with me, when I throw up after having a meal, it ruins it for that meal and I'm done. And I love to eat strawberries and blueberries together, especially with sugar-free whipped cream. So that's like my snack, or I eat it as a meal. Um, and I did not want to throw up, but when I say it was the worst feeling, it was horrible. So I know, don't push it past the limit. When you are full, that is it. When your stomach starts doing jumps, don't do it again. When you start to hiccup, I know sometimes I hiccup. That's when it's like, okay, I'm not going to stick any more food in my body, and typically I'm good to go. So yeah, that's all I have on this weight loss update. Thank you so much for following my journey. If you would like to see photos of my weight loss, please go follow my Instagram page at Journey with Deneen. I do share some of my weight loss photos there. I have seen a major change in my body, and in my face. Maybe you guys can see my little change in my face. I don't know. But yeah, on most days I have major changes in my face, in my neck. You literally can see my collarbone. One day my daughter was massaging my body because I was in pain, and she's like, oh my God, I feel all of your bones. And waking up and feeling my hip bone, and just things like that, it makes me happy. It may seem weird to some people to hear that, but no, for me, it makes me happy because it lets me know that I'm going in the right direction. I'm still in this thing with you guys who are having VSG, who have had VSG. We still doing it. So keep going, continue doing what you're supposed to do, waiting that half an hour before you eat and drink. Just do what you're supposed to do. I want to thank everyone who has followed my journey. I want to thank everyone who has followed me on Instagram, our little community of VSGers, or even people who have lost weight. You're so inspiring to me. Thank you so much for posting what you do. Thank you so much for following me. I promise to make videos and stay current with you guys because I love sharing and hoping that I do touch somebody, or somebody can relate to me, or that I help someone, because that is what this is all about. Because I get a lot of help from people. Shout out to Amber Aaliyah. I love her. She has her page here on YouTube and on Instagram. So if you have not followed her, go follow her. Go check out her YouTube page. She has a lot of great updates. She is somebody who inspires me every day to get up and to continue on my VSG journey. And so many other people. And we can talk about that on another day. But I am going to leave, and I will see you next time. Bye.